Hey Gemini, so obviously this is a message for those of you with Gemini placements, what's going down between you and your person. So if this resonates with your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or whatever planet, let me know. Okay, so Gemini, what I'm getting here is somebody going through an awakening. Could be you, could be your person, could be the both of you, okay? But this judgment call is bringing in old patterns, old ways, old people, old connections, yada, yada, so forth. And I feel like you're being tested, or your person's being tested to no longer be the Knight of Wands, but actually be the King of Pentacles so that they can commit to the Queen of Pentacles. And guess fucking what? Seems like we got us a divine twin flame union here. So let's get into it, right? So what are your thoughts towards each other for Gemini and Gemini's person? So yeah, this person, speaking of Knight of Wands, we now have the King of Wands here, and you have the World. So I feel like you are making some major changes. Cycles are closing out in your world, in your mind. You're making different decisions. You're trying to slow it down a bit. You're just trying to really build something for yourself. I feel like you're trying to really make a change. I feel like with you making these changes and with you making these sacrifices and even compromises, you know that it's bringing in your abundance and what you've been manifesting. So you're trying to get ready for that, right? Or you're already getting ready for it, okay? Now your person here, I feel like they are having a hard time with the idea of commitment. Okay, I feel like this person, they don't have a problem with taking action, but I feel like right now they're at a standstill, or they're sitting, they're waiting, they're trying to refine that spark within themselves. They may also be trying to find the confidence in themselves. Okay, this person may not be feeling so hot. They may still have wounds or traumas that make them seek validation in people's, words and presence and yada yada and so forth. So this person, I feel like they're sitting down for a reason. I feel like they're trying to raise their standards. They're trying to become a better person. But it's something about commitment and this person being afraid to fully divulge into that. Okay, so also I'm seeing here like this person, they may also feel as if you want them to move when you want them to move, or they feel as if with how rapid you are evolving, changing, and moving, they feel as if they are falling behind. Yeah, they feel like they're falling behind, and they feel like they can't seem to keep up. Okay, this person in their heart space, how they feeling about you is they want to work with you. They're trying to figure out exactly how to do that. They feel like there's a lot to learn here, and they feel like you two coming together would be the perfect balance of love and like structure and business. Like they feel like this could be a good business and pleasure type of ordeal. Like if you two came together, you guys would be able to make a lot of money, establish a lot of businesses, like build generational wealth. But this person, again, they're trying to find this confidence in themselves. Like they see these things in this connection with you, but they need to act upon them. Okay, because the King of Wands usually doesn't just sit, he moves. But this person, they're sitting, but they're getting ready to move, because the King of Wands ain't gonna sit for too long. Maybe they're preserving their energy for when the iron strikes hot, and then they're gonna just start hammering that bitch. Okay, so you feel like you want to be there for this person. Even like, it doesn't mean that you're like pressed to be there for this person, but like you feel like you're just a support system, even if it's just spiritually. You also feel like you know that this person cares about you, and you know that this person is coming towards you. It's just a matter of when, because this person, they probably flee the scene. The masculines, they were the last ones to be runners, and now they're becoming chasers. So yeah, you feel like this person, you see the potential in this person. Okay, you see who they could be as a final result or product or person. I don't want to say product because that's kind of like dehumanized. But yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of chemistry between you two, because I just heard temperatures rising. I feel like you both match each other on the same level of ambition and emotionally. That's the two things that you guys have in common, is how much money you want to make or how ambitious you plan to be or you are, and the understanding of where you are emotionally. You both are on the same playing field, okay? So, the intentions here. This person, I feel like what they're doing right now is, with this King of Wands and this King of Swords energy, I feel like they're reserving. So not only are they not acting, but they're not communicating. Or they're not communicating effectively. And not necessarily in a lying sense, but more so in you're on a need to know basis with this person. And I feel like you think that this person isn't taking this connection seriously because they haven't vocalized their intentions to you. And so because they haven't vocalized their intentions to you, it's leaving you to feel as if they've rejected you and this is hurting you. And you're starting to overthink, and you're starting to feel as if this person doesn't really want you. So you're starting to question this connection. And now when this type of situation happens, it prolongs the union from coming together, because what that means is you both still have areas that you need to heal and work on. And I feel like when you give up hope and you start to have doubt and fear, you place those thoughts and emotions in your person's mind. So now you're both doubting the connection, which prolongs it from coming together. Because, it's definitely a divine union here. It's definitely giving divine union here. Come on. So, yeah, you guys, when you're together, it's a vibe. You guys lose track of time. You guys you prioritize only each other. It doesn't matter if you had a full day planned, you will move that whole day around because you love this person. Literally, I'm over here playing with these cards and this wanted to slip out. The 10 of Pentacles. Okay? But this person is also holding back how they truly feel. I feel as if they are lacking stability and they're lacking emotional intellect. And that's the biggest issue. They know how to act and they know how to speak, but they don't know how to process their emotions, and they don't know how to build something stable for themselves, let alone build something for a family. You know what I'm saying? But they do want these things. Well, the King of Pentacles is here, but I do feel like they are lacking stability, because if they were stable, we wouldn't have someone who's withholding from you. They would be communicating with you, okay? You've been seeing messages on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, saying something along the lines of, if he wanted to, he would. Or they're saying something along the lines of, if you were the one, then it wouldn't be so hard for the man to express himself to you. And that's also been placing doubt in your mind. Don't listen to them. They're just trying to get their numbers. They're trying to make their money. They're trying to get their clout. Okay? The devil will psych you out. Okay? To make sure that this doesn't happen. Because the whole purpose of a divine union between a divine masculine and feminine and a twin flame union, it's to heal generational, is to heal the generational curse, or break the generational curse and heal generations to come. Your children won't be regular average children. They'll be star seeds. They'll be literal angels sent to earth to help heal others. So that's why the devil doesn't want you two to come together. Or that's why negative forces don't want you to come together. Karmics don't want you to come together. Because if you come together, you're going to help heal the world. And what is a world that's not corrupt? You know what I'm saying? Then we start going back to, bartering and gardening and living off the land. You see, it's a really big picture. These conspiracy theories, yeah, they be long-winded, but they saying something. I take shit with a grain of salt, though, because I'm not a long-winded type of person. Okay? So, the mutual energy between you two will be the Page of Pentacles. So, you guys, though you're in separation, there's no animosity here. I do feel like you both want to see each other or talk to each other. kick it with each other even. Hell, somebody may have like something of significance coming up, an event or something, and somebody wants to bring somebody a gift. You're trying to find out, you know, whether you should reach out to this person or not, or if they're going to reach out to you. I do feel like the answer is no on that. Do not reach out to them. They're probably not about to reach out to you right now. But the reason why is because this person is going through a whole reconstruction to their infrastructure. So this person, like, they're learning how to obtain the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And while they're in that mode, it doesn't benefit you to be a part of it because it'll slow you down from focusing on what you're supposed to be doing. Okay? So I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of change going on within your own world. And if you don't focus on those changes, you'll get swept up in them, and then you'll end up overwhelmed because you took all this time instead of becoming balanced within your own right to become imbalanced because you were concerned with what this person had going on. A divine union is secured. It's damn near guaranteed. Okay? Not a karmic, not a baby. Hell, not even STDs can ruin this because literally they'll all get blocked. I promise. If your person got an STD or a baby and this, that, and the other, and it stops the union, guess what? It's not a twin flame union, and you might want to reevaluate who you've been talking to. Okay? So, outcome here is the Ace of fucking Cups. D-fuck. Be patient, Gemini. I know y'all just be in y'all head, okay? Y'all don't like not being in the know, and so this person not letting you know what's going on has got you doing backflips in your fucking sleep, trying to figure out when is the day. Is this the person? But have you stopped to say, did I accomplish my financial goals? Did I accomplish the goals that I had set for myself with my career, with my business, with myself spiritually? Have I seen every place in the world that I wanted to see? Did I do all the things that I said I wanted to do, or was I too consumed with being on social media watching to see what the messages were going to tell me about a connection that I already know is validated and true in my heart? So it seems to me that, Gemini, you need to focus on releasing fear, doubt, trust issues, because you're contributing to the delay in this connection just as much as they were when they weren't communicating with you and they weren't expressing with you. But I feel like this person's over here trying to elevate, whereas you're questioning everything, and that's just going to keep pumping the brakes. It's like driving on the highway and you keep hitting the brakes and there's no car in front of you. Look what you're doing, babe. If you're too old to drive, get a driver. Okay? Maybe you need to let Jesus take the wheel right now. That's crazy. That is crazy. Like, literally, when I first started your shuffle, the song Menace came on. And now Menace 2 is coming on. The fuck y'all got going on? Somebody a menace? Maybe Menace to Society is their favorite movie. Or Menace to Society while drinking their juice in the hood. But, yeah, I feel like a lot of the stress and anxiety is coming on your behalf, Gemini, because it's just really the unknown and you're losing control. Now, I will say this. If you are a divine feminine and you're the Gemini and the person you're dealing with is a divine masculine, this is exactly what's supposed to be happening. As a divine feminine, you're supposed to be able to follow your emperor blindly because you're supposed to trust that they're emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually able and financially, stable to carry you guys into a bright future. So it seems to me that you got question and doubt because, again, you see this person's potential, but you don't see them for who they actually are. Doesn't make them a bad person, but they're just not that emperor right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something you're going to have to learn how to do when you become a full-fledged empress, divine feminine energy, entity, whatever. Why say entity? I don't know. But when you become that, you have to learn how to submit. I'm not saying be blind and be foolish and be dumb, but a leader leads. Okay? And if they're a true leader, then you wouldn't have any reservations on following, but you have reservations. So that means you might need to leave them the fuck alone so they can go gain some sense about themselves and learn how to lead. Stop making shit easy for them. Stop solving their problems. Trust that this union is bound to come together, because no matter how far, that's what you need to be focusing on. Get grounded. As an air sign, touch the earth. Because what's happening now in these divine unions is it's been this runner-chaser dynamic for quite some time. Look at that. Drunk in love. Okay, y'all about to be drinking watermelon and riding surfboards. But the whole objective, like, it was like that whole runner-chaser dynamic. So now let me introduce you to the planted dynamic. That's when one of the divine counterparts plants themselves. They ground themselves. That means they are secured, they are stable, they are confident, they are aware, they are wise, and they are in control of their emotions, and they are empathetic of those who are not. You know what I'm saying? Like, once you've achieved all, look, Pokemon Go, once you've collected them all, okay, the wands, the pentacles, the swords, and the cups, then you sit your ass down and wait for your constellation prize. This Ace of Cups. Okay? Yeah, because you're in your fucking head. Your person has more faith in this coming together than you do. That's your homework. Turn your brain off. Good luck, because you're a Gemini. Or you're dealing with a Gemini. So good luck if you're dealing with a Gemini, because baby, they in the head. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing that your person has faith that this is all going to work out. They're giving this to the universe and saying, hey, this is my person. If it's going to work out, then I'm going to go do what I got to go do and trust that you're going to have them exactly where they need to be when I come and get them. But you need to know the location, the time, what to wear, weather. Hell, you need to know how many mph is going on with the wind. You want to know every intimate detail. And let me tell you something. You don't get to know every intimate detail. We plan, God laughs. Take it in. This is the exact example of that. Your whole MO right now is to release, surrender, and accept. And while you're doing all of that, you're going to learn that there's still stuff about you that you need to work on because your person has this awareness. But you're so concerned about whether or not this is going to come together that you're becoming unaware of where the imbalances are forming in your life. You could have had a goal to lose 20 pounds and now you've only lost 2 pounds when you was losing at 5 pounds, a week rate. Get back focused. This union doesn't define, yes, it's intense. Trust me, I know. But it doesn't define your experience and reason why you're here. Because even if things don't get carried out between you and your divine counterpart, which would be the twin flame, you can still get granted a divine masculine who would be a soulmate, a high-ranking one at that. So you may not get the king, but you may get the high-ranking general. Okay? And they're well-respected and make money too. And you'll still carry out breaking the generational curses, and life will continue to go on. But if you keep holding on to the fact that this is my person, it has to be this way, you have control issues. And when you don't relinquish those control issues, you will be stuck in your situation for however long it takes for you to release. Don't let your masculine outdo you now, because the masculines are waking up. They're like, I'm tired of this shit. You tired of this shit? I'm tired of this shit. So take a breather, take a break, release, surrender, and have faith that if God gonna lead you to the well, you think he gonna give you some tainted water? Or is he gonna bring you to the well that will replenish you, that will heal you, that will help you? By human nature, we contradict ourselves by saying, oh, walk by faith and not by sight, and yet you choose sight every time. So take what you want with that. Made this resonate? Let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to holler at y'all till next time.